Don't, because I will start laughing and I'll get nothing done. Welcome to the Cork and Benny show. It's been way too long. We did in January say we're going to do loads of podcasts this year. What date's today, Benny?
It's 29th of February.
The 29th of February. It's not. It's the end of February.
February's nearly gone.
It's February nearly gone. But it was kind of like, it was supposed to be quiet at the start of the year and it just wasn't.
Sure, there was nothing to talk about.
I always have something to talk about.
Do you remember COVID?
Oh my God.
We talk about COVID, lads.
I was actually listening to podcasts walking with the dog the last few days. You know, we'd be looking back for podcasts, previous people you're listening to. But if you go back too far, like there's a whole 2 years there where it's just COVID chats and you're just like, I can't listen to this. So no, Benny, there'll be no COVID chats involved in our 2024 podcast series.
Did you hear the one about the priest, the photographer, the videographer, the content creator, Auntie Mary with her iPad and Uncle Bob with his Kodak camera, did you?
Is this like an Irishman, an Englishman, a Scotsman walk into a bar?
It's getting that way. We're going to talk about so much.
Okay, I was like, where are you going?
This season. I thought I'd break the ice pretty early on and just get going, you know?
Okay.
But what are we going to talk about this season?
Let's not get too controversial, like the first, like maybe 3 episodes, and then like we can just go at it then.
Right.
Yeah. No, like there is so much to talk about and I want to get little people in and I want to chat to people and I want to keep it light, Benny, and I just want it to be kind of like me sitting here having the chats, the same as you do on a wedding day.
Well, that's it. I think the thing to remember is that weddings is like, people get highly strung with it. It's organising something is tough, dealing with families is tough, but I think you got to keep it light. Yeah. And speaking of light, I like the way the wedding that we did the weekend was different.
Yeah, it was right.
And they did it their own way. And I suppose Irish people are still, like we're talking about weddings, Irish people are still mad for weddings. Like nothing has changed. Like every year, it kind of, if anything gets bigger and bigger, that the bigger weddings still keep coming when you think, surely people aren't going to invite 250, 350, 450, but like Irish people just love weddings. But then doing it your own way, whereby, so what they did the weekend was they had 40 to the ceremony and then had their dinner and then had 100 people to a party later on for the big session. And it's like, it was great to see someone do it their own way and actually enjoy their day and not just stick to the standard because that's what everybody does or whatever. It was just, everybody can do it their own way, and it's kind of like, it's great like just to see that weddings are still kind of like that. Like,
yeah, we have had actually a really nice start to the year because as you said, do it your own way a couple of days ago. Then the week before that, Lisa and Martin had 270 people to their wedding.
The other end
and
of
it was
it,
mental.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, there's a lot of talk about like, oh, well, what's the average size for a wedding and what are people doing? People are just doing whatever they want.
Yeah, and that's the main thing.
That's the great thing about it.
Do it your way, enjoy it, have your fun, and keep it lighthearted.
No, totally, yeah. And it's kind of like, we've had a really nice start to the year. Like, it's only February and we've had like some lovely weddings already. Yeah. I've actually really enjoyed it. And it's a nice kind of like steady pace into it. But just like, and this today is just like saying hi, like we usually do. You and me, sit down, say hello to everybody. We're still here. We are going to put podcasts out there. It's just trying to find the time. But this year is just as busy as it was last year. The wedding industry is absolutely flying it. Like the only down season we kind of really get is, well, it's supposed to be January and February, but we didn't even get that this year.
February was weddings. Like, we won every weekend pretty much this year.
Exactly, yeah.
So the only kind of downtime is kind of like the last 3 weeks in January. Yeah. Because you normally, I suppose it depends on how the weekend falls, but you kind of have your sneaky one at the start of January. If it falls right towards New Year's. And kind like of 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah,
because there is loads of chat with people about like, well, what's the down season for weddings and what's the on season, and obviously the summer's the obvious one. But to be honest with you, once the first week of March sets in, like you're going right through to the first week of January. The only reason we get time off is because I sneakily throw a week in now and then and go, Benny, let's get on a plane.
Sure, you're getting on as well, Laura, aren't you? So you've got a bit of an odd break this year. I didn't know, you brought it up now. You brought it up there now. Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm fine about it. I'm totally fine about turning 40 because I've got the maturity of a 25-year-old.
What was it? Feeling like 22. That's going to be your song for the year, isn't it?
Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's going to be my theme song.
Like feeling like 22.
It's my theme song for this year. When I was actually at a 10-year-old's birthday party, because this is how mature I am, and we were roller skating. On a roller skating disco there a few weeks ago. They were playing that song and I was just roller skating around in circles singing on top of my lungs. But these are things that make me happy, Betty, to be honest with you. But yeah, and we've got a really, really lovely year coming up. It's so busy. So we're going to try and get as many podcasts recorded at least in the next kind of few months. And
We're going to do that, but I'm going to try. I think
Every year we say this.
Yeah, I
so.
know, and it is, and it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy not to do it, but like I think we just have to kind of go. We're just recording.
Yeah.
So today I stopped, like got away from the desktop and just said, just do it.
You see, this is what I find funny now about
Go
the
on,
podcast,
go
right?
on.
Is that Benny says, right, we need to get the podcast going, and I'm like, Benny, but like, there's only a certain amount of hours in the day, and we need loads of other things to be doing as well. And he goes, for sure, it won't take that long. So this morning, I left the house around 8:30, went to Pilates class, and you were going to go set up. And it's like, I'm going to check the time.
Go on.
It's 3:45 in the day, and Benny's like, right, I'm ready.
Got to do
What
it correctly.
have you been doing?
This room was upside down. I had to rearrange it, and it takes a while to get things going.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to get quicker at that, or we're going to have to get someone in to actually set it up.
Well, I've got a man, because Wed Money Films
Got a
is
man.
like flying along now, isn't it?
Okay.
So
And-
we were being secret. We're not. We're being secret. We were
We've
being.
never been secretive about
No,
anything.
no. We were being.
Benny's like, don't be telling people that. And I'm like, yeah.
Gentle approach. Gentle approach. We had a gentle approach to kind of offering video, and it went from gently offering it when someone was kind of like, listen, I really want a simple thing, kind of tiptoeing away, to offering it to all the couples, to now where the Money Films is also available. You don't have to book us. The lads are sometimes available to go out and do it separate to ourselves. So it's really
I think
tipping
there's a
on.
whole podcast on that, though. I think
Yeah,
we need
so
to
we'll
chat
be
to
explaining
people.
all that and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll get Ernest in now, and he'll be operating the cameras.
Have you even asked him?
Yeah, he'd love to come in now and do it, yeah. Sure, if he doesn't do it, Giles can come in. And if he doesn't do
can
it,
bring the
Sam
kids.
can come in. And if he doesn't do it, Alec can come in. So we've got a few bodies that
Right.
will come in and press
Okay.
record for us.
Fair enough. All right, okay.
That way at the end, you know, when I'm like, Laura, come on, off camera, going, come on, finish up there now. I won't have to put you under that pressure anymore.
The pressure you put me under, like the pressure. But yeah, no. And last year we did have a lot of ideas about podcasts and what we wanted to do. We were full steam ahead, the usual first half of the year. But then with Wedding Money as well, kind of kicking off, we had a serious amount of weddings when it comes to photo
I
and
blame
video.
you for the Benny. I know you said that month was closed, but Nessa's really nice, or whoever it was really nice, and sure we'll go to Dublin and Clare or something mad like that.
He still hasn't gotten over that.
I'm not giving you
He
that.
still hasn't gotten over that.
And I love the fact. I love the fact that the lad said sorry for Shanghaiing you, i.e. kidnapping you and bringing you off on a boat to the middle of nowhere.
Oh man, it's kind of one of those things with weddings. It's like you can only do a certain amount of weddings in the week purely for like. You have to also not
For
be at
psychology
weddings.
reasons.
Yeah, for
For mental
psychology
health.
reasons. But you do need downtime to be doing so many weddings.
Yeah.
And last year, you turned 40. We went to New York.
No need to bring that up.
I know, but I'm just going to get you back. You turned 40. We went to New York. Well, Amy also turned 21. So we kind of had like a big joint birthday. Went over to New York, enjoyed the few days there. Because we actually haven't talked to people since before this. But the problem was, it was lovely. It was lovely. So we did 3 weddings in a row. We got on a flight. We went to New York. We had some lovely time together. And then we came back to 4 weddings in a row.
Yeah.
And the last one happened to be up in Dublin in County Clare. Now, when I say Dublin isn't close to us, it's not close to us. It's kind of like, it's the most beautiful place to go to.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly like around the corner. And jet lag is a thing as well. But like, in fairness, I was actually quite impressed with us now that we managed
How
to
we dealt with
do that. So I think going by that, I think
I
we
think
were
it was
well
all
able
down
to
to
do that
the
more.
beetroot risotto that I had in Hayfield Manor on the Friday, or
Right.
before we did the drive, well, whatever day
Was
it
it?
was that really set me up now.
Okay, so you're just giving Hayfield Manor a plug for their vegetarian food, is it?
Oh, excellent! Yeah, no,
Okay.
they definitely need a plug.
Right, okay.
Because there's some interesting suggestions in some hotels as to what is vegetarian or not. There's a hotel, won't mention them, but recently we fell around the base because you could add chicken if you wanted to see your vegan meal.
Oh, it's so funny. It was a whole section and it was like an extra €3 to add chicken to your vegan dinner. And I was like, what
It's
in
like,
the
I think
world?
in Burger King, they're like, add bacon. And it's
Add
like,
bacon to your vegetarian burger. But that's for the semi-veggies.
the semi-veggies.
There's a thing for everything,
You
Benny.
just want the
There's a thing for everything.
veggie meal or the vegan meal,
Yeah.
and you just want to make it meaty.
Yeah, but we did have an epic year last year, getting away from your conversation with vegetarians. But yeah, no, last year was amazing because we didn't talk to people since around last, I don't know when was it, like May or June, we did the last one last year, and then things just got mental.
I couldn't tell you.
And
I think we talked before Christmas, but I can't
I
remember.
don't
I'd
think
be
we
lying.
did, Benny. I really think it was last May. I really do. It was that long ago. A lot has happened since. We did a serious amount of weddings. Wedding Money Films is absolutely tearing busy as well. It's great, really enjoying it. And then we kind of had Christmas, we went skiing. That was lovely.
That
Remember
was an experience
That was
because
an
I really
experience.
thought I wasn't going to survive skiing.
I didn't think you would either. Because we went before
but I think
once and you hated it.
It's a true testimony to the capabilities of certain people to be able to be teaching.
That's really mean. You're a mean person.
Don't learn to ski when there's no snow and it's just full of ice. Put it that way.
Yeah, don't ask your child to teach you.
Yeah, I suppose it's like we won't get into that.
No, but it was actually really nice. It was kind of
Families.
like got away with it. Did a bit of skiing in January.
We did.
That was nice.
And anyway, I enjoyed my skiing this year.
You did.
I was able to ski.
Yeah, I was very impressed with you actually because last
Yup,
year
Yuri.
you gave out, and then you gave up.
Also, it was like we went like a Tuesday, Thursday back for a wedding.
I
And
know.
I was totally
Well, we
aware
do this
of
a lot, Benny.
don't expose myself to danger so that I can do the wedding. Whereas Laura was like,
danger.
oh, here's a blue slope or a red or whatever, a black diamond or something, and let's just fly down the
I'm
slope.
getting a bit excited now. I've never gone down a black diamond in my life. But yeah, no, this year it was like, I think the last day we were there, and I will tell people about this, sorry. So this is a really random podcast to start this off. This is just you and me telling our stories.
Has anybody ever got married in the snow?
I actually, like, now that we can ski, I'm totally up for, like, if you want to go and like
Do a snow wedding.
I'm there.
Wasn't there
I'm
something that
there.
there was like people skiing down in the bride's dress?
Oh yeah, no, there's loads of things on like TikTok and stuff. The
It's
whole
a
wedding
thing,
party guests and stuff like.
I suppose
that
if you're into skiing and you're into après ski, as
Amazing.
Paddy was saying, like if you're into après ski and like your whole guests don't even know what it is,
Amazing.
it might not be a great idea to just play après ski at your wedding in Ireland, even though you love it.
But I'm up for it if they were up for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it. But with the last day we were there, one of the younger in the group with us had a little Instacam, and he said, "Kira, you can take it for a ski down." So I threw it on myself. Only time I had a camera recording what I was doing, skiing down the slopes. And like it was a really busy day for those things when you see online.
It was really
Sunday,
busy. It was like all the clubs and everything.
Yeah,
the local clubs were
I
out
was
skiing.
exhausted from avoiding people, like trying not to crash into children and sacrifice yourself over the child type of thing. So, like of all the people on the mountain, right, flying down, who crashes into each other? You and me.
No.
It's on video.
You did the crashing, exactly.
No,
we're gonna
it's
make you put the video up now.
I tried
Now that you've declared it.
I tried to avoid you, and you just kept going straight.
We both perfectly turned into each other.
But the best thing about it was, right, you fell straight away. I managed to balance myself
You
and
tripped
turn.
me up and then rugby tackled the man.
Rugby tackled the man so hard, but it was good fun. It was good fun. So what we're getting to is that if you want to go skiing, we will go with you and we will take the worst footage there is because we'll probably end up falling more than recording. But it'll be totally worth it.
I'm overconfident now. I think
You're
I'll be
overconfident.
well able to
Well,
photograph
I was
and
trying
ski
to
at the
leave.
same time.
You were going on about safety, and I was like, right, okay, that last run, I enjoyed it. I'm done. Like I've had a really good few days here.
The monopod
This man
and
was
the
back
360
up.
camera and everything.
So yeah, so that's what we've been up to. We've been like traveling a bit, doing a bit of weddings, trying to get ready for this year.
Yeah, you're doing weddings.
Doing weddings. Yeah. We got 2 weddings this
Right.
weekend.
Is there any bit of a do you want to actually talk about weddings? Because you just hijacked. You give out to me. You're like, Benny, you have to
I'm just
hijack
doing a
this
bit of a
wedding, and
catch-up.
you just went off in one.
Do you know the way you'd be like, you'd miss
No,
people?
we check in with people.
You have to check in. I think that we just check in and then we'll do another podcast straight away now, and we'll actually talk about a topic.
You reckon?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that
But
would
you're
be
going to
nice.
get all sorts in. You're going to try to cover the whole day.
I'm going to throw this out there on this podcast.
Oh, don't.
So there's
Don't do that.
loads of people out there that when I see them, right?
Yeah,
I see them
yeah.
at every wedding.
There's a few
flyers.
bottlers out there, isn't there?
And they say to me, they come to me and they say, oh, the next time you're doing a podcast now, get on to me. I'll come in I'll definitely come in and do the podcast. And then I contact them and they're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
conveniently
don't know.
busy 4 weeks in a row.
So I'm about to send out a load of DMs to people and invite them in.
And this is
We'll
your
make
opportunity
it
to
work,
say yes.
lads. Come in for a giggle, come in for a laugh.
Yeah.
It'd be good to have a chat and catch up with them as well. And other people can listen to us just chatting. That's what podcasts are though, isn't it?
The old chat. Yeah, definitely. The old chatting.
But yeah, no, we're looking forward to this year. And we'll come back on. We'll explain loads about wedding money. The other thing we've been up to. Small thing. Small project
Right.
that I threw in Benny's lap.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
you're welcome. And yeah, we're going to get lots of people in. We're going to cover as many topics as we can think of. And we're going to hopefully keep it going a little bit longer this year. 2025, we're going to be sitting here at the same time going,
We
so
really
you
should
know
have
now
done.
last year
Get
we
more
said we
podcasting.
keep going, but it got too busy. Sure, listen, could be worse, could have no wins.
Right. So hello, we're back.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.